Hi there. So it's Father's Day here in the UK, and with that, I thought I'd do a special video just to say thank you to my dad. Just to thank you for everything that you've done so far for me and everything that you continue to do. As our regular viewers may be aware, my dad's helped a lot with the van build, and it's more than fair to say if it wasn't for my dad, there wouldn't even be a van to build. He spent the best part of 14 months in his spare time after work welding the van, a lot underneath the van on the floor, bits on the wings, the sills, the wheel arches, the steps. In fact, he constructed a brand new step for us. He took the van from what was classed as not economical to repair to giving myself and Laura a blank canvas, what we've turned into our camper van. After the welding and getting the van ready for me and Laura to build into the camper, he's done continued maintenance for the van as well. Some of it kind of life-saving maintenance for the van. So the brake discs on this model of Transit, they are horrendous to do. They're so bad even Ford turned down the jobs. Even the dealers don't want to do the job. Myself and my dad spent about 20 hours changing the brake discs. It was absolutely horrendous, but he stuck at it. I was just kind of standing around like a useless idiot while my dad was doing the work, but he persevered and he got it changed. We had a near catastrophic gearbox failure. We were being quoted kind of hundreds and hundreds of pounds for repair. You know, like one of the quotes was £300 for a new gearbox, just for the gearbox by itself. And then on top of that, we're being quoted for labour and VAT and stuff like that. You know, the bill was going to be in the high hundreds, if not past the £1,000 mark. My dad fixed it for a tenner because he's a resourceful type of guy and he never gives up. He hates something to beat him, so like I say, he stuck at it and he fixed it, like I say, for a tenner. And then earlier this year, when I'd been ripped off with a second-hand car that I purchased, I was faced with having two vehicles potentially off the road because the MOT on this van was starting to expire. It had less than a month on it. We'd put it into the garage for an MOT check, and it failed, you know, so I was worried what I was going to do for getting to work. I start work very early in the morning. I leave for work. The earliest I leave for work is 3:45 in the morning, and the latest that I leave for work is usually about 6 o'clock at the very latest. We were faced with having to wake Laura up in the middle of the night to take me to work, for her to then come home, try to get back to sleep, for her then to wake up to go to her job. You know, it was just going to be a nightmare. But again, my dad, he had weekend off work, and he cracked on with the van again, and he got everything repaired. It took him the full weekend, and we got it back in for the retest, and it passed with flying colours, obviously, because he'd done all the work. But most importantly, he gave me a working vehicle to be able to get myself to work and back, so I could keep earning my income. And then obviously just like the little things, you know, like well, when I say little things, they're still important things, you know, like when we fixed the leak on the roof, and then things like the oil changes and whatnot, you know, just if I give him a shout, I know for a fact he'll absolutely do it, you know. And then obviously, as well as the mechanical things, as the camper van things that he's done, we've got a bulkhead behind. It was a solid bulkhead. He cut a window in it, so obviously we can see through into the cab, or when we're in the cab we can see through. Obviously it gives us access to the rear windows for the mirror when I'm driving. He cut the hole in the roof for the sky vent. You know, in all honesty, my dad didn't want to do that. He was a little bit nervous cutting the hole in the roof, but again, I told him I had full confidence in his abilities to do it, and also I had full confidence in his abilities where if he had made a mistake, that he had the skills to put it right, you know. But he didn't make a mistake. He got it perfect first time. So this Father's Day, I want to say thank you to not only the best mechanic and van maintenance technician that I know, but also to the best dad as well. And to all you fathers out there, happy Father's Day to yous. Happy Father's Day, Dad. Thank you for everything.